good for peace of mind. But, and we pray to God and say, God, you do my work, pass me in the exam. I have a better option for you, which I follow. Every morning, look into the mirror. Tell yourself, there is God in me. We all have God in me. We are alive. Dead person doesn't. What is the difference in a dead and alive? We have some Chaitanya or God, whatever. I'm good. I'll do everything right. I'll be great. I'll rule the world. People will call me God. If I do a great job, how kitna Bhagwan ne kiya jaisa hai. Ved was not written by men. They say apaurushya means God came and wrote. You think God came and wrote Vedas? No, they had that intuition, knowledge, Rutambara Pradnya. It's called as Rutambara Pradnya. When you write poetry, when you make researches, that is extra human Pradnya. Pradnya is wisdom. It comes. Please follow yoga. If you follow yoga, you don't listen to my lecture, you will change. You don't need to listen to anything else. So you say every morning to yourself, I have a God in me, I'll do everything right, I'll be great, I'll rule the world. And you will rule the world. People will call you God. I did something. Yeah. There, no? Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you stories. Yeah, luckily there's a watch here. I didn't know that. I'm happy. So, I'm going to tell you stories. One idea is being implemented at the national level and two in Maharashtra state of what I'm going to tell you now. Actually, I'm going to tell you my suffering so that you don't suffer them. I joined medical college as university first. But I passed MBBS luckily. Examination system was loose, teachers were kind. So they didn't want majority to fail, so they passed majority and I was in the lot. I can't bring them out. But I degraded. I became a second-class doctor. We are so second-class that we do not know we are second-class. That is the tragedy of this country. I'll tell you how. My SSC topper failed. Many people failed. But in engineering, 85% students fail in all exams. They have that etiquette, allowed to keep terms. Means your one subject is remaining. You go to next class, you give it next time. And India is not bothered about it. Nobody knows. If Maruti's 85% cars are bad, Maruti will be closed. We should close our either or change the system. So no point in calling names. Our colleges are good, our students are good, but still there is a problem. So I'm going to come into solutions. Good planning is half success. And failing to plan is planning to fail. I never planned my studies from first MBBS to MD Pediatrics. I had no plan to go to Delhi. How will I reach Delhi? There was no plan. There was no action plan. So there are 365 days you have to go from here to moon. You have planned every minute's action. Every day this must happen. There is no plan for you. I don't know what about you. There is no plan for us. So no wonder many of us are not good doctors. So we failed because we had no study plan. I want you to make a study plan. There is something called as time work study. We are not aware. I hope you know that, right? What is that? Suppose first MBBS we study 3 subjects. Why I have written, if you hear me, you get set 10 units. If you read that together, it becomes 100 units in the brain. So 2 senses are used. So I am putting it there. So in first MBBS, we study 3 subjects. Time, so 9 months. So we get 3 months to study 1 subject. And reading once is not enough. We have to do it 3 times, average person. So you have to do 1 subject 3 times 3 months. So you actually have 1 month, 1 subject. Means you have to have a book that you can finish in 1 month. If you take larger book, Grey Anatomy, you'll definitely fail in anatomy and in life. So use smallest book that covers the course. Use Indian books. They have easy English. They're easy and fast to read, understand, remember. People have target of going to America outside. So they read English books, they do not finish the course, they miserably fail. Another way is, for example, each book has 1000 pages in first MBBS. So 3000 pages and 9 months. So 300 days. So you have to read 10 pages a day for reading once. And you have to revise the 30 pages a day. And you can't do that. Anyway, you have to decide that this is my job and this is my plan. And do it together so that you improve each other. Post-graduation. Thesis takes 3 to 6 months. First year, there is no time to sleep. They're standing, they sleep. I have slept while doing tapping. I was tapping and I felt sleep. No sleep first year. Second year, some time to read. So you have to plan. You have to read core books. You have to read journals. You have to know recent advances. And you have to work. And because we fail in management. Simple, I have made the point. Then whatever you learn once, you should not be required to read twice. This has been told in Upanishads 10,000 years ago. No book to be read twice, no sentence to be heard twice. If you hear something like I tell you now, that in India, majority fevers are because of warmth. But the country doesn't know it. How do you diagnose fever because of warmth? You have to take skin temperature, you have to take mouth temperature. Normally, mouth temperature is 1 degree more. When summer hits you, skin becomes warm. They become equal. If they are equal, you have heat stroke. Then his skin exceeds mouth. But we don't do this, we do not know about it. So try this, you will understand. So whatever new you hear, like you are hearing now, that in India, more fever is because of sunlight, heat, warmth than illnesses. You will start taking temperatures twice. You say it to yourself 5 times. Remember it forever. Then tell it to a friend in simple language. Einstein said, if you cannot explain to a friend, you have not learned it. When one teaches, two learn. The teacher learns the best. So you teach. You tell 5 people. You tell your friends, you tell your doggy, you tell your mobile, you tell your parents. Who hears is not important. Your telling is important. Tell it to your phone in your language. Make a selfie. Hear it in future. Send it to friends. Friends learn. Society learns. India's major problem is ignorance. Solve it. We call names to the country. I'm one of those. Let's solve the problem. Those who do not solve the problem, they are part of the problem. We are part of the problem. We are responsible for illiterate country. I am part of the problem. I want to become solution. How? Whatever good I know, I reach people. In community medicine, they teach that telling people about health and illness is the cheapest way of improving health. Government does not do it. Doctors do not do it. Nobody does it. This is the problem. Solution, whatever good you learn, tell it to your phone in simple language, your mother tongue, Marathi, Hindi, whatever you are, and share it with friends, your family, their health will improve. They'll send it across. It will multiply. And before you come out, people will be knowing you, they'll be waiting for you. When I was in 4th standard, I was made to study for an hour daily. Sitting, praying to the God, and sitting there and studying was important. Any book you read, you have to, and that helped me lifetime. You need to study, I don't know, you choose your timing, but decide this many hours I will study every day. And then you make a checklist, or put a calendar on the wall, and on each day, put a big calendar. Tick mark, 1 hour, 2 hours, half an hour. A job that is not supervised is not done. When you auto supervise, ki maine aaj आधा घंटा किया, I did half an hour, I did 1 hour, 1.5 hours, whatever. Then only you can, then you will improve. So like you, when I went to medical college, we had left our home. We came to a new city. There was no support, no friend, nothing. We were orphans. And what happened? My room partner got depressed. So much, he was scared of exam. He did not appear only. And so he failed in first MBBS. We passed because we appeared. And examiners were kind. And they passed majority, so we passed. He would have also passed. But he did not go only. Daily one student makes suicide. So you are so lucky you are in such a good place. I'm happy about you. Fine. So this must not happen. So share this everywhere. We need to do two things. I'm telling you after studies to avoid depression. One is stay enthused, happy. How that happens? You play every day. You are lucky you do PT in the morning. You are lucky you play in the evening. I'm so fascinated with your dance room. I went there just now, and your sports room and all. You are very lucky. You must have done some good things in past life, if the theory is true. So you are here. Be grateful to God. Be grateful to everybody, and give back to society in the long run. Second, we need support system. We have no buddies. We are nobodies. We have no buddies, so we commit suicide. I tell you what. So this daughter of mine, she is an anesthetist. She was in UK for FRCA, but her senior teacher was given as mentor to her. He was told that she should have no problem in a foreign country, and he took care. This girl did her IIM and she joined a multinational, and her senior was appointed as her caretaker, mentor. She should not have a problem with the new company, and if she loses, you have a problem. People don't match, so they leave. So we need every medical student needs a support system. We are nobodies. We need a buddy. Army has buddies, right? We need a mentor. So I have suggested this to government, and this is happening in Maharashtra state soon. So we suggest two support threads. One is vertical, like roll number 1 from first year to internship. They all do hand holding, help each other, whatever. That is vertical. And horizontal, see, a thread breaks, but a cloth doesn't break. Cloth is just threads. Horizontal is roll number 1 to 5 will care for each other. 5 to 10 will care for them. And in hostels, room 1 to 15 will care for each other. Like suppose a boy doesn't come to class. All the 4 should go and find out, did he take extra beer yesterday and so he did not come? Or is he sick? What is wrong with him? Why he should not come to class? Or why he is sleeping in class? Is he keeping awake? What is the problem? Everybody has a problem and you need help. Okay. So we suggested this to Commissioner, that is IS officer of DMER, Medical Education. And he said he will include this and a self-defense program in Maharashtra education. Now this is to 2025, I'm telling you. So let's see how many years it takes. You will come to know. I will, okay. Then I'm very happy that you have nice hostels, nice canteens. That was not so case in our place. There were no hostels, so we stayed outside. We ate junk. The mess was bad. There was no quality control, nothing. So I had all the things that you could have. I had, as you read, I got amoebiasis, I got threadworms, I became bad, and I got typhoid in first year. And in residency while doing pediatrics, I got infective hepatitis. And my colleague died. Now typhoid vaccine costed just 10 paisa that time. And it was available with the government. But they did not know that vaccine should be given. So I'm sure they must be covering you. All medicos should get all vaccines. You can get rabies. One rabies patient was admitted with us and I had to spend 1 lakh rupees to give everything to my staff. Because we had not given a vaccine earlier. So you would all take vaccines. That is all I want to say. You should take typhoid vaccine. You should take flu vaccine. You should take rabies. You should take meningococcal and all possible vaccines. Community medicine department will tell you what to take. They are our guardians. When I was sick, my dean would come daily to stay and he told me, I'm your guardian. You have to become all right. Otherwise my neck is there. They'll do it for you. Or aprons carry. I was so happy I have not seen anybody wearing with aprons. They are there. See, aprons carry germs from the ward. So we spread it all over. And it causes warmth and discomfort. So don't wear it outside laboratories or wards. You'll be happier. And wear freshly washed clothes every daily. As we do it in the OT we change. You'll be happy. I'm sure this must be happening. This is a great place. This talk I have given in 12 medical colleges. This is the 12th medical college. I was worried about my medical, so I went around Maharashtra state in last year and did this. So aprons add to warmth and discomfort. It reduces warmth reduces efficiency. Warmth reduces studying efficiency. So anything that makes you warm, you please discard and study well.